Aloha, Dr. George Cromack with RenewYourself.net. Yes. All right, let's talk a little bit, not entirely in depth about juicing, but just a little bit about juicing because we've been developing some of these strategies, trying to give you a foundation to get started working with your diet. Questions are going to come up about juicing. My feeling is, first thing you need to start with is the E3 Live, and you need to get that in some kind of medium in your mouth and into your body first thing in the morning before you eat anything, and allow 20 minutes for that to stabilize your bloodstream. And you need to work up to a dose of about 4 tablespoons over about a month period of time. That needs to be ongoing. Number one place for 95% of you to start. If you do nothing else and do that, you're going to get a lot healthier over the next 90 days. Juicing is something good to incorporate. My feelings being that almost all of you that are watching this and most of society today is mineral deficient from eating a lot of poor quality produce from a demineralized soil. Over time, a lot of processed foods that leach a lot of nutrients out of your body, and then a lot of environmental toxins that put a even higher stress load on your body. So juicing, really one man that popularized it a lot was Dr. Norman Walker. And Dr. Norman Walker was not in the best of health going into his early 60s and got into live foods and juicing. I believe drinking, several pints a day. And Dr. Walker lived to be 116 years old. He was in really great health up to about 112 when I think he remarried for the 3rd or 4th time. And then his wife started feeding him, a lot of cooked food. And he said, I'm not going to be around too much longer. But juicing is a way for your body to just, power surge a large quantity of really easy to assimilate nutrients because you don't have all that cellulose to break down. You can juice, what looks like this humongous salad that you never be able to eat into probably like a pint of juice. And basically, if you drink that about half hour to 45 minutes before your dinner, it's going to probably level your blood sugar level out maybe a little bit depending on how you make it. It's going to give you fill in a lot of nutritional bullets, and it's going to help you regenerate. It's going to speed up the process. Downside being it can be kind of expensive to juice organic vegetables that you're not growing yourself. It can be a little time consuming, and it just definitely is a discipline. It's not something that I do all the time, but I use a champion juicer. We'll talk more about juicers and why I think that's a good choice because I've had a lot others, including the Green Star. But if you have access to a juicer and you can afford it, integrating a pint of fresh squeezed juices about 30 minutes to an hour before dinner every night would be a really great thing to incorporate, and we'll talk more about that at another time. That's Dr. George Cromack. Aloha.